What's up, everyone? Just taking a little Sunday ride in the Eliminator. A little putt around town. It's pretty chilly. Probably mid-40s. A little damp out, so we're just gonna take a little slower speed putt. Try to keep the wind down a bit. Just a nice little cruise. See what we can think about, talk about. Maybe something interesting, maybe not. Tell you what, you live up in the north a little bit, at least towards the northwest. Idaho's not completely northwest, but it is a little. About this time of year till April, you start missing the sun. It's all gloomy. Oh, crack this visor open a little, see if I can't get a little ventilation. I'm bundled up right now. I'm like the little brother from Christmas Story. How many layers on, barely move. But helps cut the wind a little bit. So far, these new glove liners, just $10 glove liners I bought from Amazon, seem to be pretty sweet. See where we could turn. Figure do a little ride around the college. It's usually pretty scenic. Turn right here. Still a nice day. It'll be nice until the snow falls. Hopefully we don't get a super heavy snow year, or at least hopefully it melts quickly. Yeah, this is the NNU. Don't know a whole lot about it, but I know it's a Nazarene university. It's definitely nice looking. Yeah, maybe I should have went to college. I mean, technically, I guess, plumbing apprenticeship, but not like university. Still a nice little campus. Cut through it, maybe. If not, you'll see me get lost. Yeah, going to a university would have been interesting, I bet. But I was a dumb kid that chose construction, so that's the route I went. I never really applied myself in school. I was really good at tests, but trying to do homework and reports and stuff, I was never going to do all that. Close that up a little. Sorry about my hand getting the camera, but visor didn't quite close. I keep opening and closing quite a bit. I'm on first gear. There we go. Oh, I'm still all frozen. Haven't quite warmed up just yet. Yeah, I'm thinking about down the road, maybe I'm going to get rid of the MT-07 and buy like a Transalp, and then just get a straight sport bike for when I want to do sport bike type things. Because I kind of feel like that Transalp would be just a great around town and cruising bike and even highway bike with that wind protection. I do wish they had cruise control for those super long rides, but I've never even tried cruise control on a motorcycle yet. I know there's been a few times on my MT-07 on longer rides after about 2 hours where it seems like it would be pretty nice. Yeah, I made the tiny little baby Willie video that's just messing around, and that thing did the best on a short. Yeah, that was like 5,000 views in no time. I was just playing around. It's funny, you never know what's going to do well. Shorts are interesting. I know shorts are a lot of timing. They say like upload time doesn't change, but on shorts I don't think that's true. I think people are way more likely to be scrolling on Friday evening or Saturday day or Sunday morning. Which makes sense. A lot of us work during the week. I'm not even sure where we're going. We're just going for a ride. I definitely was talking about getting rid of this bike, but I think we're going to keep it for a little while. We're going to try to pay off some bills before we spend too much more money. Try to be somewhat smart for a change. Road is this? When we turn left here, I don't know if I've ever done that. Or does it just go into this church? I don't know. Well, it looks like it's a road. That's one of my favorite things about riding a motorcycle is you can just go explore, even if you're exploring your own area. But you probably haven't just drove down random roads for no reason. So you can go kind of just explore. And it's just so much more enjoyable. See the question getting on the side between the Vulcan and this. I wish I could give more insight on that, but I've never rode a Vulcan. I'm not super big into cruisers. The only reason I even ride this one really is because my wife wanted it because she could fit on it pretty well, you know, for her first street bike, and everyone seems to like it, which makes sense. Oh, I think I know where I'm at now. See, that makes sense. It's such a good little bike. Now the Vulcan though, I know it's going to be on that 650 class motor they put in everything. I don't know too much of the exact spec differences with, like, say, the Ninja and the Vulcan motor. I think it's pretty similar. So I know it's going to have quite a bit more power than this bike. But you're definitely going to be in a more traditional cruiser seating position with your feet forward, you know, forward controls and all this. I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is the more sporty version without being as powerful, but the seating position and all that, I think it's going to be a more sporty situation on this bike. But like I said, that's just guessing, because I haven't rode the Vulcan. I don't know that I will get a chance to. Hopefully I will. I kind of want to just ride everything. That'd be my goal. That is my goal, especially as this channel grows. I'm hoping I get to try a bunch more bikes. Right now I'm still in the beginning stages, but I'm getting close to that 100 mark. That's going to be pretty sweet when that happens. That's going to start seeming like something's actually happening here. I know that's still a long ways from where I'm wanting to be on the goal, but still pretty good. Basically just some guy with a couple motorcycles and a GoPro. Try to think of some funnier little things to joke about and stuff sometimes. That's a new one to me too, because trying to be funny like on camera instead of just, you know, I'm a construction worker. Normally if I'm saying something funny, it's pretty bad, and I can't really do that, so I'm going to try to stay a little more appropriate for YouTube. Don't want to hassle with getting in trouble by the YouTube police. Trying to stay fairly neutral as well on all my views, just because, you know, I want to be entertainment for everyone. Having an opinion doesn't make me more correct than anyone else. Everyone's got opinions. Pull in the park here, take a little look-see. I think I got the wrong road. I think there's a road that crosses. Try to find where I'm going. Don't come to this park very often. Alright, let's try around. A little bit of get up and go. I'm looking at some windscreen options for this. Got a few suggestions. I'm trying to find something. Well, I mean, it's for my wife, so it's her call overall, but trying to find something that doesn't look like a old police Harley windscreen. Would be kind of nice. Kind of like a little cafe racer look, but like I said, it's not up to me. My wife's bike. I just think that windscreen on this, and I'm definitely going to put one on my MT-07, will just make it so much more enjoyable in the winter. Try to keep a little wind off us, and also just highway alone, sometimes that wind gets tiring after about 45 minutes an hour on the highway. It's so noisy. Let's see, I need to go up to, or down to a light. Make this a little easier. Oh, maybe not. Pretty cool houses over here. My problem over here is if you do any street parking during any events they do at this park would probably be annoying. People parking up the street. Alright, let's see if we can pull out here. I think I'll go after this. I think it's a perfect little city bike. I mean, if this aesthetic is pleasing to you. But a few little upgrades make it so much better. Oh, we can go into the tunnel, do a little, well, tunnel, just maybe like bigger bridges, but do a little better sound test. Described as an angry vacuum cleaner is how it sounds. But a real angry one, you know what I mean? Well, a crosswalk. Oh, an ST. I used to have an ST. That was a great car. I mean, it had not the perfect car, but man, that manual on that thing was such a enjoyable manual compared to my Jeep. That thing was just so precise. Alright. Let's see. I don't know, first gear might be a little too low. Let's see, get a little... Yep, not too loud. I will say, once you get towards Redline, the intake sound is more enjoyable. The exhaust note is not great. I mean, I don't really know how else you could explain it, but not great. But that intake sound, when you get revved up, sounds pretty cool. I think with a pipe, it'd actually be kind of a enjoyable sound. As much as a 180 parallel twin can be. It does rev halfway decently. Oh, alright, well, let's see. Anything going on interesting in the world? Well, a bunch of craziness, of course, right? Everyone hates everyone. Why not? What else are you going to do, right? I love how people get so bored that they gotta invent like problems. I mean, I got a full-time job plus some overtime. I had a family, trying to make YouTube videos and do decent things. I don't really have time to just have all kinds of more things. I'm gonna find somewhere to park, take a little thumbnail photo somewhere a little different. I'm trying to, kind of in the middle of town. I think where there's another park. something interesting. Nope, this is Nampa, Idaho. I mean, there's a little more, the other main drags down that way, but I'm not going to go there today. I'll do that another day. I was thinking of doing some town tours too, maybe around, just to showcase different towns around. There's a few towns. I don't know if you guys would be interested in that. So I started to do that when I first started. I didn't really have a mic setup that worked yet, and I sounded like I was having a panic attack every time I started talking anyway, so it didn't do no good. But yeah, I might do some more town tours, something a little different. Grocery outlet. A little known fact, if you like low carb or keto stuff, they usually got quite a bit of keto snacks in there. I try to stay a little off the carbs as much as I can. I have a week where we'll have some cheats, but get migraines real bad if I eat too many carbs. Get a bunch of inflammation. It's amazing when you get in your 40s, your idea of having a bender turns into eating a potato instead of, you know, drinking a giant bottle of whiskey and doing something crazy. I mean, not that I would ever do anything like that in my past, of course not. I was a perfect angel always. Yeah, now you're like, oh man, I'm a monster. I had some corn chips and a potato the same week. A lot of times I'd go to a church to try to hit a thumbnail, but everyone's at the churches right now. Yeah. Tesla. I really want to ride in a Tesla just to see that acceleration, but I'm not gonna lie, every single time I see a Cybertruck, I throw up my mouth just a little bit. Those are the ugliest trucks I've ever seen. As someone that's pretty much had trucks their entire life, you know, adult life, I've had almost every brand, main brands: Chevy, Ram, Ford, Toyota. Haven't really had any Nissans or anything, but they're all good with different things. They all have little things they're better at than the other one, but they're all trucks. Like, any of them I would feel more than confident to put some tools in and go to work. But a Cybertruck? Oh man, Elon Musk does so much cool stuff, and that is not one of them, in my opinion. Oh, I hate it so much. I think I'm biased on electric vehicles in general. I just like gasoline. Just, I don't know, like internal combustion engines. They're just fun. Alright, I'm gonna turn down this road. If I don't get ran over by this car behind me. It's been pretty good lately. I've been almost died like 9 times like I did when I first started riding. Maybe I'm getting a little more comfortable, or I'm not making mistakes, but man, there's been a few times where someone just on a side road decides that they're just gonna go making eye contact with you, but you're just gonna stop because they say so, you know, and they're gonna go. They're impatient. Or get merged into, or have someone sharing a lane with you. I've had all those things happen. And I kind of want to get one of those train horns for this thing and my bike. I did put that, I noticed when I put that full system on my MT-07, I got noticed way more. Like, you can just do a couple little burps in an intersection and people's eyes come up, notice you. So if we're hanging on to this for any amount of time, like we're probably going to end up now, I'm probably going to put a full system on this too, just because, I mean, it will sound better. My wife's not really super concerned with all of that stuff. I wonder if there's that road over there. Those trees look nice. Nice to go back there, but need the cops coming because I'm trying to take a picture of the bike. Maybe I out of luck. Hey, I'll just turn in here. Yeah, these people get nice and mad at me. Oh, no, this looks... Oh, that dog might kill me. Oh, that's a bummer, because that looks a good spot, but I really don't want to get eaten by that dog. It looks like you could just step over that wall. Oh, maybe I should just let him bite me. Get some money out of it. Man, if I was only a scumbag, all the things I could do to make money. Make sure he's actually not chasing me. I really don't want to get bit by a dog. Yeah, sometimes I think, if I was just corrupt, right? If I was just corrupt, I could run for Congress. I'm gonna be like, remember that horrible thing you said? Be like, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Someone else did. Did you see what someone else said? Oh. I think there are a few good politicians out there, you know. We've got like Ron Paul and Rand Paul, and you know, I'm definitely pro-freedom, libertarian mindset. Just leave me alone. That's all I want to do, is be left alone. I don't think that's too much to ask, is it, really? I don't want to tell everyone else what to do. Oh, that sounded nice. There I go, talking political stuff right after I said I'm not going to do that, right? Yeah, what are you going to do? I think it happens at a certain age. This video is running way longer than I meant it to. It's going to take me like 4 years to upload this thing. I'd like to take pictures of that church, but I said the church is in session. A bunch of grumpy people told me not to park and take pictures, but nah, I'm sure they wouldn't mind. But I'm just trying to find somewhere I could back up far enough to get a decent picture without being on the road. Well, maybe I just won't. Maybe I'll just get a good old handle shot, or handle shot. What am I saying? Might have just had a stroke on camera. Nice little handlebar view. Talk too long, everyone's gonna realize how dumb I am. Gotta be careful. Oh no, that's a nice looking tree. If I can not get that sign in it. We'll just pretend that oh, maybe I should go to... Oh, that's something too. If you guys are not familiar with Kawasaki, they have a positive neutral finder, I believe it's called. I think that's what it's called. So you can be in like first gear, but if you're at a dead stop like I am now, you cannot shift to second. If you shift up, it automatically goes. No matter what you do, it's always gonna be in neutral. And you can get around that if you start going a little, or you need to roll a little bit. Oh, maybe not. I've done it before. Let's see. And then you could stop again if you want to do a second gear start. For some reason, I don't know why you'd want a second gear start on this bike, because it's not super powerful. Alright, back up. You can see all my mess ups. That's fine. Definitely far from perfect. But I do think that tree's a nice looking tree. Oh. Now it's making me a liar. Look at that. There we go. I don't know what's going on. I think I just glitched out the bike. Look. Now it just wants to do whatever it wants. Oh well. We'll deal with that afterwards. Alright, kickstand down. Don't want to drop the bike. That'd be embarrassing. Apparently my hack just malfunctions it. Alright, look at that. It's a pretty bike. I do like the color. I know that orange and black. The new one I'm not too fond of. That soft, I'm going to say almost teal-ish. I don't know what it is. I'm not really a big fan of that. But, alright, well, if you're stuck around this long, appreciate it. Have any questions, feel free to hit me up. I'll answer them best I can. And then, you know, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Ride safe.